Hey, good afternoon to another afternoon atelier. Uh, the confusion comes from many things. Maybe Atelier Casuals does roll off the tongue more. Maybe it's because I labeled the intro Atelier Casuals, even though it is afternoon atelier. But it'll be a learning the notification, the go live notification says Atelier Casuals still. Shoot. Well, it doesn't matter. What does matter is that we're drawing today, and I've adjusted something. I was saying before I'd want to lift up the table. I dropped the chair. Now I'm shorter. um, Let me play some music while I introduce what we're drawing today. Wait, sorry. I don't know where that went. Well, I'll poop it out later because I ate it totally. Hello, LG. ALG. LG. So I have my PS1 controller right here. It's behind the thing. I don't have without the analog, so we're gonna draw it with. This was requested by Carl, with the idea of why not. So let's just get right into it. You know, I did start a little later today due to a frustration with why is it so hard to transfer songs to your phone when you like have a, you know, a thingamahoo's it, a what? You know, like CDs and stuff. Like, I spent the whole time trying to transfer songs today, and then only 5 songs transferred out of 4,000. And I was like, Dad, I'll do this later. He's like, okay. Okay, I guess. So I'm drawing a box. You can't see it. But I'm drawing a box for, like, proportion's sake. And I'm gonna have, like, I want to draw, like, a very exaggerated PS1 controller. Because, that's fun to do. Exaggerate stuff. That's what we're doing. Is music okay? Actually, it's pretty quiet. I could kick it up there. And also, let me move this a little. Okay. I think we're good. Alright. So, do a little bit of this action. And then it's got a roundy bit. You will see this come into fruition. Now, will I like it? Probably not. I'm not well studied in mechanical drawing too much. You know, most of the stuff I do is like, here's a tree I saw on a walk. But maybe the more loose it is, the more cool it is too. You know. I'd like to thank everyone. So, who's that sitting in the chair? That's Fly Me to the Moon Lady. And she has the big... That was on sale. Normally it's like 20. It was like half off. So it was like, yeah! Danish cookies. Why not? Amelia Watson is behind me. I don't know if she's on the camera there. Last time it was Fuwamoko. And Subaru. So, you know, gotta rotate them out. Different guests each day. Okay. I was expecting a third that's not Watson. Whoa, whoa. Alright. And then it has like a little bit of a sexy curve. Right there. Oftentimes when people describe the the PlayStation, that's the word that comes to mind, right? Besides no games. I'm going really loose with it. Why not? Why not? Let's have some fun with it. It doesn't have to be 1-to-1. It just has to evoke the feeling of a PS1 controller. It doesn't have to be a PS1 controller. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I wish I was drowning in something else, if you know what I'm saying, Langley. If you know what I'm saying. If my New Year's resolution was to mean anything. Oh, anyway, regarding that, I'm so happy. Thanks to... It's the highest turnout yet. 12 people voted. That's a high number. Thank you. Let's shoot for 13! Hello, Prin, as well. You catch my drift? Catch my drift? Catch my Tokyo drift? I'm drawing this one. Thank you for the subscription, Hyrule. It's nice to see ya. Or, well, yeah, see ya. Did you always? Is the 4 month when you get the silver? I think so. I think I should swap out my sub badge at one point with something a little more relevant these days. Cause like I don't get fired a lot anymore. I'm my own man now. Nowadays. Oh, I did a cover. This reminds me. I think I have it on here. Here, anyone know this song? I referred to another musician's cover a little to kind of get like a sense of the chords, but I figured out a good amount of it. We can always fire you if you want. I know I'm labeled as like a masochist, but let's pass. Let's on me being fired. Awards game show for all right. Top 3 people on the board. Biggest masochists of the group. And the nominees are Brightheart, Speed Slasher. A third person. I can't think of a third person. Oh well, that's fine, Line Green. If you do want to do it, because I know you've done it in the past, you could take more time for phase 2 after all. The wrestler that always breaks pencils, is it? I think I remember. Isn't it where Timmy Turner's dad is like a pencil wrestler guy? Is that the episode? Here, this is where he's like, okay, I have to guess the bass line, so I just made my own. Oh man. Okay, hold on. This part's hard. I'm gonna have to do this better. I'll show the camera in a second what I'm doing. And then the analog sticks are over here. Okay, it's not the best what we've got so far. It's a little what? But you know, if I make it all like wobbly wobbly around it, then it'll look cool. You'll see what I mean. Like, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have like a bunch of weird waves going on. So, like, oh, it looks psychedelic intentionally, and then I could say this is the idea of the PS1 controller. You know, I smashed I smashed 2 crayons last time, Hyrule. Thank you, Bright. Bright continues to... You know when I said there's like a masochism chart? Or like a nominees? And Brightheart was one of them? It's because Bright was like, let me do another Fire Emblem thing. So then I have 3 days of Fire Emblem, and then, you know, I'll go home and do more Fire Emblem. Oh, I was joking about, like, how I'm not a masochist, but then I would probably win the masochist awards show for the group. That's the context you missed. But I don't know. You might be neck and neck, depending. I'm drawing the idea of a PS1 controller. The concept of a PS1. But it's not a PS1 controller. The way we think of a PS1 controller. Dude, are you just talking bullshit? No. No. Ouch. The idea of a PS1, but not a PS1 controller. It's the idea of it. The idea of it. It's the concept of a PS1. But it's not a PS1 controller. What's not helping is I'm looking at it like not the way I'm drawing it. So it was kind of pointless to have this reference. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna save it. Watch this. I'm gonna erase most of this, but it'll be like in the background. Because, you know, it's the idea of a PS1 controller, but not a PS1 controller. So I'm just gonna draw it as I see it, too. Alright. No, it's the idea of a PS1 controller. It's the idea of a PS1. You can see how this is going awry real quick. I'm already like, okay, I don't like what I drew. And now I don't like what I'm drawing right now. The idea of a PS1 controller. Hello, Jailer. I'm drawing the idea of a PS1 controller. The concept of a PS1. But not a PS1 controller. That we know. It's a dream PS1 controller. It was invented, you know, in a dream, this PS1 controller. The PS... It's the idea of... Okay, look, hold on. Oh, I'm cooking now. Cooking. Alright. Well, I'm locking in. I'm locking in to get the idea of a PS1. You know, in art class, they make you pull out the grid. I never really liked that. I feel like it's kind of a not great way to learn perspective and stuff. I can see in fringe cases it being useful, and I never wanted to say you shouldn't use it. But I never really got the appeal of using a grid for most of the stuff I did in art class back in the day. Because when I went to like a different thing for art, you know, grid was never even involved. It was like, okay, here's still life, look at it and draw it. And I'm like, okay. I wasn't that great at it. I have my art projects down there. So look, it's the idea of a PS1 controller, but not a PS1 controller. Hold on, we're getting the idea of a PS1 controller. You'll see. You have to trust the process too a little. The idea of a PS1. I'm starting to lose it already. I think it's because I started like 10 minutes late too. Okay, here we go. What I'm doing is I'm drawing, you know, the psychedelic background. That's what I've been doing this whole time. I think it was better when the way I started it. Okay, so there, yeah, we got. There's the psychedelic background, right? That's the idea. Now let's draw the theory of a PS1. You know, so now we're changing gears. I'm dipping into the paint. Do you have any chashu in it? Do you have minced garlic? Or did you is it a different creation we're talking? No, I should have put like a. Hold on, do I have like a standee I could put this on? There you go. Now you can see it too. But I'm not drawing it the way you see it. I'm drawing it the way I see it. I gotta draw the crayon. I see. Thanks for the offer, pal. But ever since I went to Japan, I know what I want when it comes to ramen. You good? You too good, Kevin? Squinting now. Alright, here we go. The idea of the PS1 is by design a theory developed within the confines of our mind. Hold on, I'm gonna talk a bunch of bullshit, so let's have some like fake spiritual music. No, I don't want to use that one. This doesn't really work, but. Okay, so. The idea. Okay. Okay. I'm getting closer. I think what my eyes have decided is that I don't like the angle that I see it. So if I tilt it up a bit, using crayon, then we're getting something. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright. I like that more. That's more dynamic, you know? Alright. So when it came to the movies you watched recently, Jailer, which one ended up being your favorite? Or is that like you're saving that for like your thing, your YouTube thing? Yet again, I will just say again, I've not watched the movie in a good while. I was gonna watch some Lupin movies, because there's so many. I haven't watched all of them. Like, what was it? They uploaded them recently on YouTube, and I was like, sure. They're not the dub I like, but something. And then, you know, there's also some in Japanese, which is also perfectly fine. Not fine, you know, it's good. But even the Japanese VA swap every now and then. Because Lupin's such a long series, some of it is because they passed away, but others is because like they just don't play that role. Again, I always think it's funny that David Hayter was Lupin for a bit. Look, I've accomplished to talk about Lupin again. And there's a little bit of an outward curve here. The water. So that one is animated, right? I think it is. I'm trying to think of the last time I watched a movie with a family member that wasn't like my sister or something. The last movie I watched with my sister was like Zootopia. Oh no, it was The Shape of Water. The Shape of Water was the last one. I watched it with her friend, and I talked about how there's like a kid in the audience. And I was like, oh, why are you here? The last movie I watched with a family member, other than that, was my aunt, and we watched Harold and Kumar Save Christmas. So I remember fondly the part where, like, I think it was Kumar who got his penis stuck to the pole because it was cold. And my aunt was like, ooh! I don't know if I told that story. I watched Harold and Kumar with my aunt. That was funny. That's one of those capturing 2D animation with 3D, maybe. Sometimes it falls flat. Other times I think it's great. I know that there's this weird stink about, like, okay, I didn't watch it, but like the Fairly Odd Parents like show, a lot of people are like, oh, it's a cash grab, but there's a lot of like authentic stuff about it. I remember there's one person on Twitter complaining that's like, why don't they just use 2D animation if they're trying to copy it? And I think it's like, I think they're pushing the envelope by showing how 3D can still be used to the effect that 2D can have. And then furthermore, 3D is a lot less budget, I think, depending. Okay, does everyone see the theory is now in motion of the controller? Ignore all the other shit. We're gonna overlap. Okay, then the dual sense analog stick. You see the hypothesis that I'm developing using empirical data. I have a degree in this. I love that all of my papers, and this is still valid. You know, a lot of people in the fields, like more than one, don't publish work that doesn't change anything. You know, and that work is vital because it means that even with modern stuff, we still get the same result. So it's good. So what I'm saying is like, yeah, we tested everything. And we still got the same stuff, basically, which means, you know, we get like a null hypothesis, and it's like, perfect, publish that, and then make it accessible. We're still kind of sucking on that second part. By a long shot, the second part. I love articles that are like, you know, people are not reading articles because it is inaccessible. And then you want to read more, it's like, subscribe to our thingy. Okay. I'm hitting you all with the theory. It might just be like that concept of lumping animation as for other audiences. No one has thanked me, Hyrule Hero, that I have changed my thing so now ads only play at the start of a stream. Ads during the pre-roll. I'm losing money here. And no one thanked the bus driver. Notice this. Okay. So, ignore everything else. The blue is what we're gonna start keying in on. I have all of this empty space, but you know, I'm drawing this way because, well, you can still see that actually, but not everything is going to be like I use the whole page. My idea is like I'm gonna use like square here. Just hopped on. I hope you can tell what's going on. We're in the hypothesis stage. Hyrule, or not Hyrule. Sorry, Rotary. Pardon me for messing that up. Purple? This is purple. But this is a PS1 controller. You've seen these many a time at MGO. I don't know how I mixed your names up. You know, in chess.com, they would label that a blunder. Alright. I like to think if you ever got amnesia, someone would just have to put a PS5 controller in your hand. And you're like, ah, DualSense. I remember everything now. Haptic feedback. What's the other thing? The analog stick thing that you talk about. That I always forget about. That. So are you finished with school for now, by the way? Is class over for you? I hope you did well. Ooh, hold on. The theory is in place. One last survey and quiz. That's how you know Prin's, I was gonna say Italian. That's how you know Prin's Italian, because she wrote analog. Yeah. I wasn't born. So I learned it reversed, and I was like, what do you mean these didn't were noise here? What do you... So, you know, I might not have the age, but I think I can consider myself somewhat of a, you know, I played enough retro stuff to be like, yeah, you know, I have the card. The retro gamer card. But who distributed it? I don't know. I'm messing a lot of stuff today. I called MGL Hyrule Hero. Now you're Italian. I can teach you an Italian swear word. You say vaffanculo, that means fuck you. If Pixel's around, ask him. Or just go, hey Pixel, vaffanculo, and he's like, what did you say? It's probably my favorite way to say that, like, FU, because it's very, you know, it has a lot of movement, you know? Swear words that move, you know, are fun. aren't they? I feel like I've asked this before, but I'll ask now again because I have different clientele at the moment. What's everyone's favorite controllers? Mine's still the I like the PS4 controller, and then I like the GameCube controller probably one of the most. The reason is I like that a lot of the games were designed around you have one big button, and that's your main button you press, and I think that's like smart. I want someone's favorite controller to be one of those out there ones. Like, I didn't like the Stadia, but I like the controller. I don't know anyone who would say that. I'd like to meet them. Going back to my field, I think that's why I like to experience like new perspectives for the most part. And that's why I always like saying I want to meet someone whose favorite game is Godai for the PS2. The PS5 when it doesn't drift. Have you? I want to see you make a controller, like not like you know, and then replace the parts. I want you to make your own controller. I want to see how it looks. Overall, this is not my favorite thing, but sometimes you got to put out a thing you don't like and just use it as a learning lesson. And then other times, you have to trust the process. And then when the process doesn't work, you blame your editors. I'm using purple to refine these lines I've been doing. I'm also shifting some stuff over. But yeah, this is the idea. But now, not even the theory. We're now setting up the experiment. We're in the foundation phase. We're asking our fellows if it's okay to run this procedure. See if we can get some clearance on this. Holidays are coming soon. Or actually, well, when did was it Kwanzaa? I think that started. I apologize that I don't remember holidays. Oh, Kwanzaa's the 26th. My bad. I thought there was a thing that starts early in December. It's on my calendar. Okay, here's the perception of a controller. If I start doing this, then it looks cool. It's like whoa. Basically, what I'm saying is, if you don't look at it straight on, then it looks cool. Yeah, this is not my favorite drawing. Your favorite is the. Oh, so okay. Oh, I going back to Hyrule. I broke this one last time. I was talking about, oh, this is the perfect color. I should have done a recap what we did last time. I'll just show it real quick. Last time we drew Woody Tooty, Fruity Tooty Fruity. I haven't scanned these in yet because I figured if I'm drawing today too, then I'll just scan whatever I draw today. And then no, I have two. and then gambling, and then on. I think came out nice. There's stuff I would change, obviously. Like I think I would change. I would edit the lip part, and then I would put more green to sync it. Yeah, here's our crap. You'll see. You'll see this coming to fruition. Again, trust the process. Trust the process. Natural childbirth. Okay. But lowering the chair was really nice. Because, like, I'm only hunching a little now. Oh, you have to see my leg. I like sitting like this. Best thing to do. I sit like a monkey. I won't scratch my ass, though. I'm so thankful I didn't add the "you should do what you said you wouldn't do" command yet. Okay, what's my week looking like? I'm gonna be focused on editing a lot this week, I think. But I also still have like streams. And then I have to go help my sister after the stream because she's getting gifts for her co-workers and she needs like wrapping stuff done. And then what else? What else? Saturday I'm getting my teeth did. We're gonna look at my teeth. Just check. I wanted to try this pokey place near it. I normally have my appointments for a dentist in the morning, so this one's a little different because it's in the afternoon. What I would always do, because like I wasn't really good at brushing my teeth as a kid, was like I always preferred them in the morning because I would like brush the shit out of my teeth and then never eat anything until after the appointment. And then it was like, nope, you still have cavities. And it's like, the colors. Dun 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 jibun wo sekai sayate ne ezimara sora. That's what you mean, right? Jibun wo sekai sayate ne. Okay, so I'm adding this here, and then I'm going to erase it, and then we're gonna start getting like a funky effect. We're gonna start getting a funky effect. You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I'm doing. Right. See that, and then I'm going to like add a little wiggle around it. I'm adding like shapes around to serve as like a background element and then to make the center thing pop more. And it's hopefully going to cover up some of the mistakes I did. Pro tip that I didn't do the previous two drawings. Don't do your line art or sketch art. Sketch whatever. Don't do your sketch with crayon. Do it with pencil. Aureka. My favorite scene of Aureka is when they when the I don't remember the names of the characters. Catches her and then like closes the cockpit. I don't know why that scene resonated. Not my favorite anime, but solid one. Bryn, have you ever told me your favorite anime? Mine is Mononoke. Got a movie recently. I still haven't watched it. I have not been watching anime. Why watch anime when I am anime? It's hard to pick. I mean, I just said what mine was, but like, you know, otherwise it's hard to pick. Top 5 is hard. I think I have a depreciated list I did with Johnny, where I wrote my favorite animes on it. I don't think it's true anymore. Okay, let's do a little tilt for you guys. Let me check that list. Do, 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 do. This when Johnny and I did afternoon check it out, checklist. Or, yeah, I think that was what it's called. There's a lot of stuff on here that I would change. Top 5 anime: Mononoke, Lupin the Third, JoJo, Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood, Evangelion. I would change some of that. I don't know what I'd change. You know, wouldn't it be the other way around, Gen Z? You wouldn't even watch a movie though. You're going with that metric. We should be on TikTok. You know, I'm also a Gen Zer. I'm on the cusp of not being one, but I am one. Oh, wait. I use the colors in here. I don't need the referencing. Surely. The color is really dark. I have said this though, my attention span has gone down quite a bit. Maybe that's why I don't really watch stuff as much. And it's not a good thing, obviously. And I would point it to, I mean, there's a lot of things. I want to work on this, but I think I need to do more. I need to do Sudoku in the morning. not a math guy though. Dragon Ball, Konosuba, Takagi-san, Takagi-san. My bad. Gundam Unicorn, Samurai Champloo. I've been thinking about if Samurai Champloo's on there. Maybe my top 10. Wait, you did remind me. What? You know what? Swap out JoJo for Nichijou. Maybe. I gotta think of that more. You know I am Space Dandy. Minus the many things he has. I'm like a Guts Berserk. That's still my favorite things to say. I'm like Guts. I draw with crayons. I have a relatively supportive family. Are we talking about the same guy? Yeah. Yeah, Totes. Totes my goats, dude. Dude, totally my goatly. Dude, totally spies. But yes, I'm going to establish it yet again. I'm not a super anime, but my room says otherwise. My favorite thing about being Filipino is how we say people's names if you have like an accent. So like, Joseph is Joseph. Joseph. If you want to hear anyone's name as Filipino as I can offer it, let me know. Joseph. And Tony. Sa Tony. Bum bum bum. Da 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 da. Okay. So these are the colors of the controllers. Okay. So this is red orange and orange red. I know red orange is darker than orange red, but it's confusing a little. A little confusing. Gamers. If you can tell what these colors are based on, you win I don't know. Nothing. Hello, for you. For you? For you? Got what I need. Come on in. This one I'm not too happy about, but we've been sticking with it. I haven't really put much thought into it either. Just like, whatever. Sometimes, again, I always an advocate for if it's on the canvas, that's more than what's not done. Just, oh, here's red. It didn't look red. It looked... These are hard to distinguish. Are they not? Because why does red orange look darker than red? See, so this is red, red orange, orange red. And the gradient... It just looks like I'm holding the same color. And I can do really well on the color distinction like quiz, you know, like the Are You a Robot thing. But like, oh, how have I know what I'm doing? Yellow is a banana. They showed that to me on Edda and Eddie. Everyone's wilding out. Everyone heard that they're not airing Edda and Eddie on the TV anymore, and everybody's wilding. It's been canceled for years. Ooh, that's a sharp blue. I didn't mean it. This is such a gamer-looking drawing. I don't. That's why I don't like it. I think this was destined to be one I wasn't a fond of, but you know, don't let my opinion sway your opinion. see what I'm doing so far. Let's cut off. Let's put some. Where's my ruler with shapes on it? Saying that forcefully for a reason. When in doubt, define forebear. Okay, see that square? That's if I cut everything else out of that. I think what I will do is I'll just fill the rest with like yellow. Well, this is not yellow. This is melon. Melon. That's fine. And then I'll blend everything with a little bit of white, and then, you know, everyone close their eyes and then forget I drew this. Then we'll draw something else. How about I draw something nature? I like nature. We'll draw a tree. How about a tree? Anyone want a tree? 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 Ah, everyone wants a tree. Okay. I'll draw a tree. No answer there, I don't think. These are the colors of the things on the buttons. Triangle here. Triangle here. Here. Delta rune. This is Knuckles! And I'm back! Make them different sizes. Notice I was kind of doing the same size. I'm playing with the wrong guy. Acadona! It's actually right there. But it's not coming across. Look, there's... Actually, it's also missing the logo. And the logo, and then the text. And then the arrow indicators. Bite me. No, it's kidding. You're right. Xbox on. Xbox on. Xbox on. Xbox on. Look, it's gamer mode. The label of this video is gonna be the idea of a PS1 controller. Plus, people gotta save me on that. Come on, when Ryu was like, "Hey, that doesn't, you know, you're missing some stuff," everyone should have said, "That's because it's the idea of a PS1 controller, not a PS1 controller." Save me next time, okay? Keep it in your heart that I've said that like at least 20 times now. You know how it is. Check it out, I'm in the house like carpet. And if there's too many heads in my blunt, I'm gonna spark it out. But they would like rocket fuel. Everyone should know now. In this group, we run jokes to the ground. Oops, that's blending everything. Okay. Fine. Okay. After this, I'll recap what I've drawn yet again, and then we'll draw someone else. Because, yeah, this didn't go too hot for Kevin. But again, you know, everyone has different opinion. I could say this could be like, wow, that's really cool. I would hang it up in my 5-year-old son Fortnite's room. I named my son Fortnite. I named my son Roblox gift card. Oh, so we went, I should talk about, like, my weekend. I helped him move. We finalized it, and I think he's in a good spot. Still, you know, a lot to unpack though. Kind of left him to it. We found something amazing. It was I actually haven't had this yet, which goes to show, you know, I like K barbecue, and I'm the K barbecue guy around here. But like, I haven't had all kinds of it yet, so I'm still a rookie in that regard. I'm an enthusiast. It was, so half of it you order via a server, and the other half is self-serve. So I can go up and then, you know, pick what I want, and then eat it. Just cook it and eat it. I was like, oh man, this is fantastic. If Tom visits again, or anyone else, or like, you know, I have my friends meet up, I'll say, let's go here. Also went to my sister's Christmas party on Friday after my stream with Bright, and what was it that happened? You know the song Hey Hey What? I would interrupt their conversation by just yelling What? I have a photo of it. I'll share it later. I dressed to the nines for that. Or not really. I dressed decently for it. And then on Sunday, it was my neighbor's birthday, so we went a bit far for like this Buddhist temple, but they have like a thing where they have a bunch of vendors outside, and they had some crazy stuff like strawberry churros. A lot of it was like, I think it was Thai food, and it's like I can't eat that, but it was pretty good otherwise for the stuff I could eat. They had like a tiramisu with Thai cookies in it, and that was tasty. I thought it was gonna be temple food because I've been to a temple before. I think I went to Shilai Temple, and it was fun. Monk food was like fried green bean, but when we went to that one, it was like a bunch of like meat. So my weekend was filled with meat. So I'm gonna check my weight. Back-to-back Ryza. Still have yet to play any one of them besides one. So there's actually a way to let me do it for you. This is the format I like to follow with it. So it's quote add, space add, and then I like to have who said it, and then the day. So like that. Wait, why did that not work? Oh, add quote. Sorry, it's add quote. So for anyone else who's a VIP, you could do it like that too. I will always, if I don't like the way you format it, don't worry about it. I'll edit it after. And you know, it's of no harm if you don't format the way I like it. Oh, by the way, Steam sale is on the 19th. Starts on the 19th, I think. So I'm gonna be looking at what's on sale and kind of plan out stuff. I tend to not buy stuff for myself during Steam sales, or the holiday ones. And you know, you don't have to give me something. It's a fun time. Don't tell MGO I'm getting him something, because he's gotten me a couple of games this year, unprompted. Don't tell him that. Don't at Rotary_Wyvern. / you said something. Way too much in the last sale. Keep spending. Just kidding. I'm not judging people for money, but I like it when you say like, "Nah, I'm gonna spend money on it," and then like I think about Mahjong Soul, where you spent money on character skins, and then you know you're gonna turn around, and rightfully so, you're gonna turn around and say, "Well, I got characters." So it's worth it. Check it out, Tony Pop. Why don't you check it out? The ULA. This is by our good friend Carl and Carl. Doesn't this look like the type of shit you'd see air sprayed at like a Atelier or like a barber shop? I don't know if people have the same world experience as I do when I say that, but I feel like I should write something cheesy under here, like "Gamers always come back." For me, my intent during the winter sale is to get other people's. And I keep it like, okay, at most I'm spending like $3 on someone, or like $5. I like to keep it so then I give an economical gift, but it's thoughtful because it's something they might appreciate. I try to get something that's not on their wish list either, which you know I guess is a good thing or a bad thing for some people. All right. That's the idea of the PS1 controller. Okay, it didn't come out too terrible, but it's not my favorite thing by far. And then I didn't put the logos on there because I think, yeah. But you see, like, it doesn't sit right. Like, the controller is a little lopsided, right? But whatever, right? I still did it. Again, compare the one that took like 3 hours though, or 2 hours. I forget 3-2. I always finish out with yellow though. If I can help it. Alright, let's draw. I took some pictures, so I'm not gonna. I don't want you guys to see these because these are around my house. I have some like nature photos I take on my walks. So I'm gonna draw some trees. The idea of on. No, that was on. Okay. Don't get it twisted. Don't twist my nipples on this lime green. That was not the idea. I had confidence in that one. Where's brown? In this one? I'm gonna draw some random trees. Or you know what? Okay, I got an idea. I'm gonna draw like foreground stuff, and I'm gonna draw a character. You know what? I'm Green, you've been a faithful viewer. I'm gonna draw a character from a farming sim. Look, Loopy! I was just about finished. See? There we go. Okay, I'm pulling up a reference here. I just finished another thing that I didn't really care for it. It was this thing. the gamer. But it's done, so. Okay. I got an idea on what I'm gonna draw now. Can all these AI results here. Get rid of blacklist the website on your search. I have an extension that removes the Google making up some bullshit thing. I don't have one for pictures though. Got my nails done. Okay. How about... What happened here? Ooh, okay. I want to have a thing that automatically does that. We're gonna do a this way because I said last time that I wouldn't, but now I will. I'm just going in. Fuck the construction line. I know it's important. Do construction line. But now fuck it. For lime green, I don't give a shit. Just kidding. He's toxic. This streamer's toxic. And he's not abiding by art rules. Can we really confirm he was in... He took art classes for at least 3 years? I don't think so. Wait, did I even say what it was, Lime Green? No, I guess I haven't. Well, I did say what series it's from, or like thing it is. I don't know how Lime Green would like to envision themselves. I don't know if the me is obsolete. Hello, Z Speedster. Speedster, hello there, Speedster. I'm drawing a character. We're keeping it. Lime Green knows who it is. I know who it is. We're keeping it a secret. That's a good guess. I think I know that character. I'm not a Digimon person, as we've established. Did you actually change the end of your name? For me? For Kevin? For little old Kevin? What a goofus. No, just kidding. That's kind of funny. Not kinda, that is funny. I feel like you've messed up a lot of things by doing that for some reason. Like a lot of things don't work anymore. Like an auto call out thing, or like a... Hey, that's cool. You know, that's actually really humbling. Thank you. I can call someone the wrong thing for so long that they like internalize it and they're like, okay, I'm Zorks now. Oh man. You shave your beard. Guys, why am I'm warm. What the heck? I changed my thing to Celsius because I feel like I would know the temperature regardless. It's 24 Celsius. You know what? I thought of a funny... Here's the funniest counterplay I could do. I call you by your original name now. Alright. Well, it's good to see you, Master Zorsix. Zors X. Yeah. the no you. The no use play. Flame Cannon would know all about name changes. I remember I thought it was funny. I think it's funny when people call me Kevin. I remember when we raided Loopy, Loopy was like, "Do you go by Kevin or should I call you Speed?" And it's like, oh man. I always have an identity crisis because then some people call me Flame still. Two people call me Pirate, and that's because it's like it's spicy. If you filled out the extra server and server one, you skip the second extra server. It is the same question. It is in the it is written. It is written. Only Link can defeat Ganon. Okay, can you see very loosely? I thought you had your... Well, I remember you talking about it. Wasn't your name used to be, like, have an S in it? I know some people have changed their usernames. Actually, you know, Zorks, you would actually be the second person who I've kind of given, like, a username change. The first person, they also go by Lime. And I felt pretty proud of this because they told me that they transitioned and they stuck with the name Lime. I was like, man, I'm cool. I think their name is Limelier. And like, that's cool. I'm pretty sick with it. I have the power of God and anime on my side. How does this apron work? Okay. Lime green for your. I kind of have to ask this for your envisioning of this character that I'm drawing. Do I do follow my hand here? Do I do this, or do I do a little bit of this? Huh? A little bit of this. Do I do a little bit of this, or do I do this? What am I doing here? Or do I go a little in between? Do I go a little? You still have Boyo on your offline thing. I think you might want to. Maybe that's like a faraway change. But yeah, Lime Green. Let me know. Do I do? Because I've never really thought about this for any other characters. Is it? What am I doing here? Up to the artist? Yeah, there's a lot of empty space here as an artist. You know, I wanna. I'll figure it out. Okay. I'm taking like a medium approach. That's fine. That's serviceable. Catchphrase. To fill you in on the inside, the joke we keep saying today is it's the idea of a thing, right? Instead of saying it's the actual thing. So right now I'm drawing the idea of catchphrases. I'm green. What do you go by again? They is fine, right? I do want to ask you a little up front. Doing a little bit of this. Okay. Then maybe here's the hint. Well, it's okay. No, it's not a hint at all. I just said they're from a farming sim. Well, I would say I'm gonna draw a farm back here. Whoa. That doesn't change shit, Kevin. Oh, right. You're kind of right on that. Oh, no way. But you can see my power, right? How I'm unbound. Unbound by useful construction line. I use the power of my feelings. I wonder what they're saying in this song. It's the Armstrong cannon. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, let's start darkenings. How did I do this before? Let me get a sharper. I'm using red violet. I think I have a sharper one. Sharpest tool in the shed. Here we go. Looking kinda dumb. Not quite Rune Factory. Oh, no, 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 Windows G enable. Windows G enable. Okay, Professor Layton music gets me canned nowadays. I have to see this song. This song's baller. I love this song. Now, some people might be thinking, is this Ueno Unohara? Kinda, not. Is there a mod for Yassified Grandpa? in the deathbed? Is this a Harvest Moon character? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. There's a lot of grandpa mods, like they play table tennis on his bed kind of mod. Stay. Technically, yes. Yes, Prin. Yeah, you're getting closer, gamer. I'm being very polite right now. By the way, Prin got a 13 Orphans. Not on stream, but you know. That's why it's a little frustrating that Tom is the only one with a recorded 13 Orphans on my channel. What Kingdom Hearts character would this be? Eris. Eris. She's gonna turn them into the character from the anime. So this is a PS1 game that was never localized. Planet Daub, which stands for Planet Date of Birth, I'm pretty sure. And it's a weird game where you use alien powers to mess around with the environment. I don't know anything really much about it. I played it, I think. but it wasn't translated, so I didn't really get it. What? Yeah, I like this song. Song's a bonger. I want Romania to be translated. That's one of the ones I've been itching for. I really want to play Romania. That would totally fit my channel. Romania is where you throw a bunch of balls at like environment in the dude's bedroom to make him do stuff. So like, go to bed, you shoot a bunch of ping pong balls at his bed, and he goes there. And then you kind of like control his life that way. If that's not a speed slasher game, I don't know what. I know what games speed slasher are about. Yeah, I've given. You can see the shape of the catchphrase. You know, present. And she has a very puffy shirt. And then this is supposed to be plaid. Accomplished. Make-upery. Alright. No more Mr. Nice Guy. This is Celia from Story of Seasons. A Wonderful Life. This is from Harvest Moon DS. This is from Harvest Moon Story of Seasons. She's also in Little Shop of the Thingy. I only have how many episodes of this game on my channel? It's only one of the top 4 games on the forum, which I think has been updated. I'm gonna check. Got 4 submissions here. Okay, it's getting a little, okay. Alright. I'm noticing I'm going to be depressed for the favorite game played, unless it changes. Just letting you know that. Just let everyone know. The reality is I'm happy with it. That's the who. That's the who. Everyone who voted, change your vote. Change your vote for best game of the year. Change it. It is interesting to see how things are voted on, and then when like the options decrease, and you only have one vote, it shifts. I'll explain it more on the day of. Her name is Celia, or Cecilia, in the reboot. This is a puffy shirt, by the way. This is puffy. A lot of puff to it. I think I should give her more paper. We'll figure it out. All right. We're not gonna go as long as we did last time, but I'm gonna go quite a bit today. So, because drawing with crayons is still fun. You get to see my process, my thought process. Bryn couldn't Cecilia clearly when the rain was gone. When? When? Going into Orange Range. You know the Bleach song? The most. I don't know much about Bleach. Every time gets excited about like talking about anime, I do have to apologize, and I'm like, I don't really know much about Bleach. I can list like maybe 3 characters, or maybe a couple, a couple, but not too many. There's Kenpachi, I think. There's Rukia Ichigo. There's the lady with the bandages on her head. There's I think his name starts with an R. He's like the redhead guy. And then they go Bankai. That's my extent. Oh, there's the Orihime, I think is the character. Or Ichihime, one of those. And then you got the guy every lady like, the white haired dude. Goenji? No, that's Inazuma. Anyway. Include a Nami, Cecilia, Molly question in the survey. We'll have to do that next time. The people have already submitted. I'm calling her an afterthought because I would pick Nami first. And then I would pick Celia. Is that an even harsher thing to say? Wow, I respect his appreciation for Nami, Carl. You know, I can't get between the guy. I thought it was funny when I remember Johnny was like, "You still into Nami?" It's like, does a clock tell the time? Carl, here's what I drew. I don't really like it, but I did the PS1 controller. Look, it's got the gamer colors going on. Not my favorite thing I've drawn. I was kind of complaining about it the whole way through because it's such a mechanical thing to draw, but you know, I'm better for it because I drew it. That's how art works. I got a freebie for being inappropriate. Times have changed. Carl, have you noticed anything different about a chat member? Take a look at each chat member and read their names. Try to see what's changed. It's a funny change. Oh, wait. I don't know what I just put away. Over here. Oh. Where's Brown? Who's Bob Brown? Keep looking. Keep looking, Carl. It's a funny change. Oh my gosh, what is there glue on this or something? Can't use this. Turns out brown is one of the most used colors. Because like I can't find a lot of it. That's in pristine fashion. Oh, this one's broken. Look, it's bent on the middle, but it still holds together. You know, like in Undertale, remember Undertale? The heart, like, you know, recombines. I was there. And when it's held together, gamer. By the way, for the questions, I mentioned it before, but I'm gonna say it again because I want to. Some people didn't specify what their correct answer was, so I'm gonna have to reach out. I don't know if some of them were even like ones they actually wanted to put down. I will follow up with some people later. Carl, do you actually catch it now, by the way? Let me check right now. I know you did, Zorx. I think Bryn, you did as well. Carl did not, by the way. I will reach out to Carl. Tom's is easy enough where I don't even have to ask him. Pixel did not. Okay, yeah, Bryn, you did specify. Carl's doesn't even say what is Carl's favorite blank. So I think it'll be funny if I don't even put the it's not even worth the point. It's just I just put it in and people are confused. They're like, wow, what am I answering for? Figure it out. Guess correctly. Again, I'm not complaining because, you know, I appreciate how swift a lot of those responses were. And even if you responded late, you know, it's whatever. I respect your time. Not an easy thing to fill out. Or, you know, it's like, oh, I don't really want to fill it out. It's the dude on a pile of bricks. I'm already pre-filling this in with a bunch of brown. I'm picking it up so that I could, like, you know, my hand can rotate with it easier. I wish I was ambidextrous for moments like this. There's some awkward to, like, motions to do with your hands. When I draw the mouse, I just give up for the most part. Well, I mean, actually, no, I don't, because it's like, no, you're doing this movement instead of this movement, which is different. Looks like Gigi. Gigi Moody. But yeah, going back, I think from here on out, I'm gonna call Zorsix, Zors X again. Zors X. Zors X. Do you think people will even like outside of this group and Carl's group? I wonder if people will identify because I know you're prominent in other chats too. I wonder if people will notice that you've changed it. What's the hair thing called? An ahoge? Pretty sure. An eroge? ahoge. I think it's called that because it's like, oh, you know, people who are goofballs can't fix their hair proper. And it doesn't really denote that their intelligence for most characters is kind of just a stylistic thing. I think it's traditionally applied to like characters who are a little airheaded and stuff. I guess it kind of fits Celia in that regard, even though she's not an airhead. But she does have a bubbly personality. So I think maybe that's what they were trying to go for, design-wise. They wanted to show that she's, for the most part, happy-go-lucky. Because, you know, she isn't all the time. She can be tough with her kid, and in her support stuff, in her heart events, I'm pretty sure she's like, I don't want to be not happy about like this arranged marriage bullcrap thing. Okay. The main character. It took me a bit, Zorks. I can't. Okay. It took me a bit. Rootmaster Zors X. Not easy. Man, you know, I'm losing and gaining by 5. Has inflation hit the freebie market where for an utterance of a thing, I can lose like upwards of like 10 now instead of just 1? Like if I say jelking, you know, it's like, okay, that's 15. It's like, what? Dude, you gotta stimulate the freebie economy. Maybe what can happen is like, because you know how Germ, well, I don't know if he was the person who started the +2 -2 thing, but I wonder if, no, it'll get confusing. Because Zorks actually keeps account of freebies I have. I was wondering if like, you know, Zorks, I'm gonna just keep calling you Zorks at this point, distributes like what people can like use, so everyone else has their own spending currency of like the thing. But then what if someone is like, speed, that's plus 500 freebies, and then like the, you know, the stock market crash. What happens then? Very confusing ordeal if that happens. Okay. How about instead of calling you Zor, you know that? What if I just make a new one? Zorkes. Actually, saying Zorkes is like Monty Python's Flying Zorkes. What beats rock? I beat rock. Oh, I remember that website. And it tells you how many people like put down that answer. I think it's kind of like Infinitecraft or whatever, where I think it does use a bit of AI. I don't know how exactly. And I'm not saying it's like you can't use it. I just like I'm trying to remember how it like pulls its answers. If I was to fix this, I would go. Whoop, whoop. I would droop this a little. Do 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 do. Normally, I think now is like in sleepy time, isn't it? Or is it a little later? That's not true. Maximum petty. What do you do with all these drawings? I put it in the corner over there. I was gonna scan these in, but I didn't scan in the previous ones. I mentioned it. I didn't scan the previous ones. Hi TFP, by the way. I didn't scan the previous ones in because I knew I was gonna draw more today. I'm gonna use a scanner and then I'm gonna like kind of refine them a bit using digital processes such as resize tool. Are my mods being abusive? Well, I could fix that if I was given a couple of freebies on the side. Oh, freebie action. You went out to the game store. Did you see anything cool this time around? Or it was just like, it's just all my Sims again. I should have drawn my Sims character instead of as Cecilia. If TFP was here earlier, TFP would have guessed the name of the character, I'm sure. I know. That's why I did the Amy. I remember there's a lot of times where I would delete Nightbot's message or something. Then no one would know that I lost. In the battle thing. Okay, I'm putting on the basic colors right now. Let me narrate what I'm doing right now. I haven't putting down the basic colors. I'm also outlining with like the base color when I can. Okay, commit sleepy. Commit sleep doku. Good night. Good night. Sleep tight. Hope you don't have fright. Hmm. I thought of something mean I could do. There's some blue going in. The thing I was gonna do. Well, Bamzo, get out of here. Guy's mean. Okay. Getting the blue in. Probably late. You've been around enough where this is typically when I would end the stream, if it's an art stream, where like, TFP question I want to ask you now, and I'll ask you again tomorrow anyway. But like, did you want to go for less time tomorrow? I don't wanna push. You know, I'm all for pushing in moderation, but not. I want to get a good sense of what we're dealing with. I remember the story actually. I remember the story. The family blew up for the most part, and then I think we're looking for Melvin. And then Melvin, I think, is going to be a danger, unfortunately. Okay. Separate tab. The distribution thing didn't work. In an estate sale, you know, like in Woot's will, it describes who does the freebies go to. That might be a little morbid, but it's just kind of funny that like that's specifically specified. Imagine being a lawyer. It's like, what are freebies? The Drebin. I'm thinking what to color next. How about red? I'll toss in some red here. I'm gonna darken the outline soon with a little purple. I have a dark red. I always. Here, let's do a fun quiz, okay? So there's red, and then red orange, right? Okay. This is 1, 2, 3. One of them is red, one of them is orange red, and then one of them is red orange. Can you identify? I'll let it sit for a couple of seconds, and then I will move it away, and then people have just guess. And then I will tell you the answers. Leave it over here. Maroon. I don't really want to use maroon. Actually, no, it should be fine. They're all the same. It's a trick. Come on, guess. Give it a guess. Give it a guess. Guess. I put the fire tonight and fight and be the hero. Yeah. I don't know the lyrics to this. cut the skin. I removed the tip. What happened? Okay. Let me tell you guys the answers. I have not moved these at all, honestly. I made sure they were like proper here. I guess I could have put it here on the screen. So it was red, orange, red, orange, red. And I hate it. I don't think my camera has a big issue and it doesn't capture red that well. Like this is not red. This is like orange. But in my real life, it's red. Red, orange, red, orange, red. Let me see. Did anyone get it right? I did draw Waka. I don't know. Did you actually, were you there, Freeman, when I drew Waka in Mario Paint? I forget. Bottom red, top orange, red. In the middle, red, orange. LG said, bottom is red. Top is red. Oh, sorry. Bottom is red, orange. Top is red. Middle is orange. Red. Oh. But yeah, I did draw. I did draw. It was fun to draw. Though I would say that drawing doesn't really have a lot of like my isms on it. I switched to purple, by the way. Just a little. If we have time, because I might just kill time until I have to go help my sister. I might like draw like a tree. But I meant to. Yeah, but okay, you know, I'm talking about the camera, but in real, oh, sorry. In real life, it is hard to tell. Like, if I did this, my sister came in and I said, hey, pick the things, she's like, I don't, bullshit. I don't think the reds were that, buried in that. Oh, we haven't even added pink yet, actually. That'll be exciting. Do I have a nicer brown? Like, I want a dark brown. I guess I could use this plum. This did play already. Save Carl from having here himself. Oh wait, hold on. This one was like his top rated song. Never mind. I'm not gonna let it run again. Let it ride. So a little backstory for this song, Carl told me. He went to the Bahamas. And there he found a goat. And he ripped the horn off the goat. And I think that's like a little bit of the backing. This guitar here, he went to Van Halen. He visited him and was like, hey, can I borrow your guitar? And I was like, sure thing! And then, you know, it all started to play out from there. It was all, you know, in the house like carpet. I don't know why Van Halen is limousine, but that's how they greeted him. You know, I'm just portraying what was happening. I was looking at chat and also TFP said. There I was. Yeah, crazy story, right? But it was all legit. You can tell because there's no like that didn't happen to me because it did happen. Things tend to happen. It's up to us to accept it. I need a sharp brown. I have a, you know what? I have a pencil sharpener. Let me see. Doko. Doko ni aru? Okay, here we go. Let me just sharpen it. Looks just like you. Sorry, there's no cowboy hat. And a bottle of ketchup. Is that all I am to you, Speed? Yeah. No, hold on. First, let me stretch. Oh my god. I sat on my legs for so long. Yeah, I have a sharpener. Oh, actually, it's probably better to show you the big camera. Oh my gosh. Ooh, my legs. Oh, which movie? And was it in theaters? Did they start like re-showing it? I didn't have a place to throw this, so I'm just gonna leave it there. I know the game has been well received. Yippie's been playing it, I think. Or played it, I don't know. It's done since. I wish I had a cowboy hat. I'd probably just get like a cheap one, not a legit one. For the yin. Ah, konnichiwa, my fellow gamers. It's me, Rawhide Kobayashi. Have you heard of NFT? Well, how about NF Kobayashis? Introducing the Kobayashi collection. This guy's a fraud. That's not the Kobayashi I know. You're right, he's a phony. What happened to the real one? I've been found out. My foot is numb. My foot is numb, gamers. Again, I think it's funny that like I'm not gonna call anyone legitimately gamers. You know, that's not my slice of bread. You know, there's people who have good you know, and they use it. I just know it's like I don't know. I'm not gonna call people gamers. Like my viewers gamers. Instead, I'll call you mon chéri. You know what? I haven't really used green in the hair. Hold on. I'm gonna start like really pushing the values here. tickle everybody in the... Oh. I know you've grown out your hair, I think. I don't think you have an aho yet. Unless you've, grown one out. If there's one anime thing I would do with my hair, even though, like, everyone kind of calls me that already, I would have this. I would have, like, the strand. So then if someone, like, pisses me off, I do that. You're really starting to piss me off. I don't think you want to see me enter my 4th stage. You're really starting to cheese my noodles for your pasta sake. Oh, see, I can list characters from Bleach. Aizen, come on. Yeah, I said it. I'm not trying to impress anyone. Tumbling down. Although my heart is breaking, you just keep letting me down. Alright, the song's kind of quiet. Alright. Look at how vibrant the hair is. This is burnt orange, folks. Burnt orange. Bert and Ernie orange. Hey, Bert. Like the whole thing white? Edger. Oh, there's a great Twitter post where it's like, did you know Ace Attorney, ACE, is the 3 main lawyers, like last names, you know? So you got, or like their names. So you got A, Apollo Justice, you got C, Athena Sykes, and you got E, Phoenix Edgeworth. Although my heart is breaking, you just keep letting me down. This is me to chat when a certain game doesn't win Game of the Year, in the Stream of the Year. Yeah. Is this the bouncer? Of course it is. Phoenix is the one they take the last name. Narumitsu. So you're right, because in ship names, you put the top as the first name and then the bottom on the second. So Sonado, Sonic's the top, Shadow's the bottom. So, you know, you put, it's Narumitsu, Naruhodo is first. So he takes the top. This is how shipping works. Think about a ship name, then extrapolate. What does Tom Cruise have to? Oh, what did they... My favorite ship is Theseus. But I don't know if I'm a fan of the one that left on the voyage or the one that came back. That's what I'm not sure about. The bouncer. It's time. It's time. Bright sent me a new take on it. I can finally use it in context.
The bouncer. The bouncer.
The bouncer. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. Bouncer. Is this Yakuza? Oh yeah. Messed up on that. Where's Peach? I haven't actually used Peach yet for the skin. And I could use it also for the top area. Like this. Also go out this. Kind of lost the texture here. I just kind of gradient thing. You know, I posted that video of Shibasaki, and I realized I should do some techniques of his too. Like for example, I could use a sharp edge and then kind of scratch out some stuff. No, I can't. I need oil pastels for that. Never mind. It's worth a try. It was worth a shot, Marty. Marty, we have to go back in time and invent a more notable distinction between orange and orange red. Attack! Isn't that arbitrary? Marty! Fight with me right now, Marty! Ow! No! That happened in real time. Oh no! You guys saw that, right? Okay, it's safe. It's safe. Oh my gosh. Marty was a zebra and he went da 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 da. It would need. That's the most simple answer ever. Hyrule. You beat me for sure on that. I couldn't have thought of such an easy answer. There's one for Carl there. I accidentally hummed "Living in America." Adding pink to the mix. Like I said before, pink. I like to add it everywhere. Such a utility color. I think it's overlooked. Think about adding pink to your drawings. Makes things warmer. It's already a pretty warm piece. Jesus. Okay. Hello, doll. This is what I've been drawing for a bit. Welcome on in. Hard mixing some of the colors now. I think I'm gonna start pushing the darker values once I introduce the black again. Or not again, I haven't even added it to this yet. Where is one? Roll a D241. Tell me what you get. I think I should have done this instead. There's still maybe some time to retract it. When there like a little bit more of that going on. I think yeah, I could do that. Nice roll. You pass by the guard unseen. Erasing is hard, but if you do it, you get an interesting, like, effect going on. Too. Yeah, I think that gives her more of like a playful kind of stance. It's very subtle. It's basically like that, like doing a little of that instead of weird up. I think I understand the characters. Welcome on in, Dolly. We've been drawing this one for maybe an hour now. Still in the process phase. I'll give people a refresher of what we've done on this kind of segment. Here we have Rootmaster Zorks. Now Zorks. And then... and then here's the abstraction of Carl 101. Right? This is Carl if he was a controller. It's hard to notice. but it's true. And then this is some people would like to wake up to them, you know. Wouldn't you like to know who she is? What I'm drawing right now. Unless you're talking about the blonde lady I drew earlier. Okay. Oh yeah, but look at what happened there. If I like put a little more purple in here, it'll look proper. Oh, this works actually. It's because our skin has natural oil, and it can interact with the page. Crayon. I think if I was to, I'd cut this out. It would be like that. Would look better. Yeah, I'm glad a lot of people are like they like it, because the whole process I was like, I don't like it. I don't like what this looks like. I don't know where it went. There goes maroon for now. I don't like it. I love it, love it, love it. Uh-oh. So good it hurts. Oh, yeah, these. Did anyone eat crayons as a kid? I feel like I asked this, but I don't think anyone did. I'm asking again. No? Yeah, actually? Okay. I don't think I did. I drew on the walls, though. You convinced another kid to headbutt? I didn't think it would hurt when I did that. And then it was like, oh, that was stupid. Why? It looked cool, though, right? And then, you know. Gotta reiterate, I use black to darken areas. I don't try to use it as like, you know, the color that goes down. That's what I'm doing right now, basically. You know, our good friend Carl got like some VODs muted because like someone was like, yeah, this is my music. And then, you know, it's clearly not, because they don't work at Nintendo. They're just like, my name is John Music and I made the Mario Wonder music, right? I'm worried that there's gonna be some dude who's like, dude, this is my AI art like album and it's the bouncer music. Imagine. Imagine I get claimed for the bouncer music. I'm gonna go to that person and yell at them. I'm gonna break my vow of not yelling at people on the internet. Not vow, I don't have a vow, but it's like, you know, I don't often engage in the discourse if I can help it. But having my VOD muted because you're claiming you made the bouncy music, I'd like to see you try. I own this. You own something, alright. Also, this is pretty killer music for a cartoon, whatever animal Pete is. I think he's also a dog. I don't remember. What is Pete? He's a giraffe, right? Hey, old Goofy here. What, old pal? Beat the giraffe. You don't know. You don't know. I'm coming for your blood. I remember that episode. Of Goof Troop when Pete and Peg start experimenting. And then he goes over to Goofy's house and begs him for some blood. He's like, I'm really impressed the missus. And he's like, oh gosh, for the missus. You got a bird plush. Hold on, I missed it because I was talking about... Got a Sylvian plushie? Sylvian? Eats a cat? I didn't know. My freebie count has been in flux today. What's capacitor, Marty? Marty! Hey, that's in flux. Because I give a flux. Very arbitrary how I get freebies back, so I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna let my freebie count run as intended. By the way, you know, the Words Casual second phase going on right now. I have 4 submissions. Thank you so much. I know Jailer was diligently working on that. If you missed out on phase 1, that's totally fine. Phase 2 is here. And if you don't want to do it, that's fine too. But you know, it's fun to do. Fun. It's fun to do it. Oh, it's so fun to look at a bunch of clips and pick one and then wait a couple of weeks and then figure out what everyone else picked. Hello, Queen Bean Machine. Hello. Spotted? Hello, Queen. been slaying. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I would get into the editing software of choice, which is either for this case I'd use Krita. I'd pull this down, like her eyes, to make them more wide. I would maybe shift it a bit, and then I would like pull this up a bit. You know, there's stuff I would do. But again, this drawing was on Fuck It We Ball Technology, founded by Michael Jordan. So this is a resultant of that. What do you think I am, chat? We're gonna put it to a poll. There we go. There's the poll. Michael Jordan of the Chicago Balls. I don't think he played on, right? He was on the Chicago Balls. But you know, Michael Jordan is pretty good. I don't think I'm a gatekeeper, but I think I can be a gaslighter, because whenever Dolly's around, I lie to her. Think about how many times he's like, "Oh, did you beat it?" Yeah, totally. It's like, still the boss. I lie a lot, so I think it's between that or the other one. I mean, if I put girl failure, everyone would have picked it, so I didn't pick it. I didn't put it down. That would have been too easy. We're working with the conventionals. I remember TFP was like, "This is not a thing. You made this up." Ah, man. Gate, girl boss, girl failure. These have been prominent things. Boy failure. Boy failure. I think everyone would describe me as a boy failure. Boy failure. Boy failure in chat. Hi everyone. Boy failure here. What's up, gamers? Boy failure 72 here. We're gonna play some Minecraft. I might play Minecraft. It's like, okay, it's gonna. I don't even think we're gonna do Deadly Premonition next week. So I might just stream 3 days that week, which, you know, is rare. Dun, 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 dun. As a girl failure. But I'm not a boy failure. This is interesting. Interesting developments on the label crew. I'm not doing a personality quiz for this today. Maybe later. But like I don't want to set up a browser source right now. Sorry. I'm in the zone. I'm like Madonna. I'm in the groove. Get into the groove. When I was hanging out with the guys the other day, I was like learning the Crystal Waters like piano thing, and it's pretty tough to do. I did do like a cover, but not like I didn't sing over it yet. Might be an outro because I think I have a funny idea for it. But I tend to do outro songs for things that like no one knows the song for the most part. Well, that's not true, but you know what I mean. I'm talking right here. I'm a girl boss. Thank you. Yeah, Ray's eating cookies. That's a huge tin, right? And I've been saying it's $10. $10 for that. Normally it's like 20 or 30. So I got a good deal on it. People ask me, where does the money come from? It comes from viewers like you. Thank you. It also comes from, my side hustle as a assassin of 20 comic cats. That's why you don't see normal as much, because I have to create a new one. I have to make a new one. Garfield was like, I'm sick of this cat. Get him. And then I was like, okay, how much we talking? Paid me in lasagna. You know how people do the money spread? I should do a Danish cookie spread. Oh. Get up. You. And I'm looking at you. So Street Speed Sprayer, that's gonna be on Wednesday. Kanamari will be on there. I'm gonna mention some other ones. Balachar will be on there. Xanadu Next will be on there, to the delight of one of our good friends here. I haven't really thought of what else is on there. Maybe Rune Factory. I don't know what else. We're gonna not do Pokemon Channel again. Pass on that. But regardless of what I put on there, what matters is that it's the last one standing. I blended some of the darker colors accidentally onto the skin. Oh, sorry. I have my phone right here. Because I was originally going to use it for a reference and then I didn't. Woo. Yeah. Come on. Sweet. Yeah. All right. So yeah, wait, hold on. I can't really get a good shot of it because I see it differently than my camera's showing. It's actually thinner in person. How I see it. I think it's because I have to just do like this. Oh, animation. Okay, now I'm gonna draw a background. We have time. I'll draw a mountain. I'm gonna have a white outline, so then we don't have to worry about Oh, let me get a good reference image here. I'm looking up mountain meadow. Maybe this is what I want. And this is a stock photo of a mountain range. Of course, this isn't in the game, but sometimes you just have to draw something because it feels like it would be kind of cool. And there's gonna be some rolling hills down here. Because we don't get to really portray this in a lot of the landscapes I do. Like in Mario Paint, because it doesn't transition well. And I use a lot of dark. Kind of just play it by ear. And then there'll be like a cascade. Scoop down, you know. And then maybe one more. I mean, it kind of looks cool if I just do the very basics. So, because I want Celia to stand out here. And I feel like, did I render it out? The thing I was talking about? Yeah, I have here. She wakes up early every morning. And she's just like you and me, but she's home. She's home. Money. I'm skipping lyrics. I was working on this. I think you were there, Dolly, too. Yippee was there. Dee da 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 dee da da da. I've been alright. I've been pretty busy. I think that's a good thing. And streaming has been. I think I'm still getting stuff out of streaming. I did see you playing Elden Ring, but I have not played, so I go. Uh-oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing. Has that been a playthrough that you've already done? Like you've already played the game before? You're playing John Yakuza? Yakuza. I'm looking forward to going to a con in January. I might go as Kiryu again because it's like I got it to work last time. Yeah, I'm gonna play my Balls outro one again. Later. I feel like I gotta swap out those toms though. Those doesn't really fit. I felt lazy, so I was just like, okay, let me just find one Mixcraft already has. The guitar was fun though, because it's like, you know, you get to play with the pitch wheel a little. It'd be fun to go as like a group, like, you know, someone's Kiryu, someone's Tanamura, the Yakuza 4. How far are you again, Hyrule? So, it's funny. I should mention this. Tom has gotten farther. Tom has gotten farther than me now in Yakuza because he's on Gaiden. I haven't gotten to Gaiden. And primarily also it's because like my sister hasn't played most of the series, so we were like, okay, we'll do the Kiwamis. Because I haven't actually played the Kiwamis, but I did play the OG one. All you have to do is a little self-deprecation, and then you're gonna get shouted at. You're gonna get shouted at. Talk about roguelike. I've not played Slay the Spire because Dolly plays it. No, I just don't have it. That'd be a weird streaming and a half. I think I would enjoy it. I played a lot of roguelikes. Not like a lot, but like a good portion of Check It Outs was roguelikes, I think. The other song was the Balatro theme, yeah. I did work off of a bit of someone else's thing. Let me see if I can find it. It's jazz fusion. It's way better than mine. By Dom Palombi. I think that's right. It's like I couldn't get some of the chords working, so I was like, I need like a MIDI track or something, because you know I don't have the ear, the learned ear. For the other one though, the Crystal Waters, I just looked it up. that one you don't have to work for. I guess the hard one was like the bass line, and I couldn't figure it out, so I just made my own. Oh man, my friend Josh has been playing Tales of Vesperia. I hope I get to chat about him with it. And then, hey! 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 Let me talk about this a little. I don't like talking, you know, there's no like, Jeremy does like a worst blank of the year sometimes. And I don't really want to do that, but like, I will admit, I think the stream I wish, well, either, I don't know, I don't like saying performed better, but like, I also wish I did it a little better, was the Tales of one, where I like played almost every game I had of it. I think I could have like organized it more, and then if I was, I posited it as like an event kind of thing. So I think I should have did a little bit more selling of it as an event, but I wouldn't label it as an event like you normally would either. So that's why I was kind of in a weird spot. It was basically this really long like retrospection on the series. And now there's no mobile games. Tales of Vesperia for 360. It's interesting that like Tales of Vesperia, like the one we got originally didn't have like everything in it. So it was nice that it re-released, but then the re-release they didn't ask Troy Baker to come back, and that was weird. You know what I kind of want to do? I want to like... I think that would look cool if I put like a black line here, or like lines, and then cut this out, so it's like a little bit of like a, you know, like a vignette of a background instead of just like I finish it. I guess if I had another like stream regret, I liked Wobble Dogs. I feel like I didn't have the right. I couldn't match its freak too well. I think there's other things I could have done. Like maybe I could have had more dogs out. You know, you have these. You always have thoughts about like. And I don't really talk about like, my thoughts after the stream too much. I think Wobble Dogs I could have also done a little more with it. And again, might go back, but. Right now, I'm just thinking it's not on the table right now. Part of me wonders if I do best with like short form stuff like this, drawing. Because it's like, I don't put it on the poll, but I wonder if like this is everyone's favorite thing that I do, like this art stuff. Round 2. Alright. That's what I like to see. Yeah, I guess for streams, the introspection is important, but just moving is also pretty key. Oh, this song just loops. Oh, it's almost already over. Lego Island! Lego Island! Blast that shit. My boy! What? Yeah! Mama Papa Briccolini will not give you no linguine. The pies. And the candy are made of big spaghetti. Pizza pie. When you live on Lego Island. Mama, Papa, Briccolini, you look so skinny. Roly poly. When you live on Lego Island, you can only eat one thing. One food sustains us all. TFP would never live on Lego Island.
Mama and Papa Briccolini go to bed and wake still dreaming all about the reasons why the world could live on
Pizza pie.
Really, there's no reason why the world shouldn't live on pizza pie.
Especially because, isn't it kind of? It's a little spicy too, right? That's how he burns down. He takes the door down with the pizza, the brickster. Well, I stopped looking at the reference. Let me go back to looking at it. Cause I could add like some bushes here, you know, trees. This. I think the only unfortunate thing about the stream is like, I don't know if you guys are getting a great camera angle here. There's with this kind of setup, there's always a compromise on what I can see and like how it works out, and then what you guys can see. Mom, Papa, Riccolini don't like to see TFP. They want him out of the island. That's mean of them. Why aren't Mama, Papa, Briccolini like the oligarchs of the island? Why is it Infomaniac? You really think about it, because like everything is fueled by pizza in that island. You know? And you know, they could vie for political power, especially with the, you know, there's no consolidation of power otherwise on that island. So well, there's the police force. You know, they need donuts to survive, and then who gets them the donuts? If you think about it, it's kind of really challenging to think about. Like the geopolitical sphere of Lego Island is interesting because, you know, the power is levied between like all these entities, right? But there's no defense where, like, if pepperoni wasn't there, right, then the Brickster would win. I want you to know I don't even know what I'm really saying. My degree was not in that part. Okay. Oh, my back. Hey, at least my back hurts now instead of earlier. That's a good change. Thank you all for joining me so far. I'm about to wrap up soon. I'm at a comfortable place with this drawing. So let me tell you how I'm doing this, by the way. Focusing only on the background. I'm doing I'm paying attention to warm, cold, warm, cold. I think a piece is very interesting if you alternate between the two, because it creates layers. A better way to do this, for example, would be to put like a shadow of a cloud over here. That splits it up even more, you know? You can make it more dark. Because right now there's not actually a lot of contrast going on. And in reality, I'm okay with it, but realistically, you'd want to mix that up, I'm sure. Let me straighten out my back a bit. Ooh. Hey, there's another vote in here for the responses. Okay, the quote is pretty consistent. Game, interesting. Okay. All right. Okay. There's still a lot of stuff that's a little split here, but you know. We're getting somewhere with it. The more votes that happen, the more clear the image becomes of what actually won. So, appreciate everyone's efforts in picking things. It makes me feel special. Appreciate that. I concede that I am a small streamer. So it means a lot. You know what I'm saying? Look at this motion. What does this mean? What am I doing here? That's called Le Fleur David Fleur. Pink can also work to blend cool areas. To be a little colder, actually. I want to darken her eyes, but like, I think I just need to use black for that because nothing else is really working. I'm just seeing if I want to do the tops only of her eyes. Add like a little bit of a gradient. I'm scraping off some of it down using my fingernail. Scratch. Welcome back. Okay, wait, does that make 6? Aha! Aha! Zorks, I see you're on the path of righteousness. You're voting, being the first one to vote for his thing. Okay, the favorite clip is Split. So that's interesting. Paying attention to time. Probably want to wrap up around 6:40 at most. I don't think I'm going to go for that long. Alright, Queen. Maybe I'll send some folks over. So I'll have to bounce. I'll do a drive-by drop-off. I shan't say, Zorgs, but you're the first person to vote on something that other people have not voted on. Is all I'm saying. I shan't say. I shan't say. I should say. Oh, you're picking up what I'm throwing down? As it tends to be. When you're a Hennius, like me, and you are indeed one of a caliber, you pick up things and you use context clues. We're already at 6 responses. Thank you. Yet again. I didn't see the bottom responses. Okay. I love Kingdom Grand Prix. It's a shmup where it's also a race. So you have to hold the button to accelerate. And then, you still gotta do the shmup part, so you gotta dodge. And then there's bosses that slow you down too. So you have to beat the bosses in a timely fashion. Again, I think there are a couple things that are unexplored on my channel that I really like, but just have not done anything with. And shmups is one of those for sure. I like shmups. Again, I've said horror is another one. Like I got a little in, but I also kind of figure it's like, kind of looking at it. I don't think my audience really wants me to play horror. I'm not just talking about Zorks. I'm just going off of a context clue. And, it's fine. I don't have to play everything that I have a lot of other things I like. My one proof, or not proof, my one point is, oh man, you've been laying this so much, it's curling. Curling. Oh, what was I gonna say? My one point that it's like, I don't think horror games are really for this channel is, raise your hand if you remember Parrot M. Heru for the Prisoners. Yeah. My number one philosophy is I never blame that. Or like, I blame... there's no blame. Just like, okay. Again, when you're doing stuff, it's like, you want to find a mix of stuff that you like and then stuff that you think, like, viewers will like. It's a bit of a... It's a... What's the song, Yakuza? It's a selfish one. The game Parrot M. Heru for the Prisoners is the one I'd like to see some hands for. Oh, well, hold on, it's at an angle. I feel like I could process this a lot nicer, but like, the more we draw, the more I'm like, okay, I don't know. Shoot. don't give a hoot no more. I could do this outside of this. I'm basically just working here with, I want to keep cool areas and warm areas and alternating. Really what I'm doing here. Before your time? 2020. I think 2020. It was not before your time. I'm pretty sure. This is when I was regularly streaming. I think I'm saying it wrong. I might be Pere M. Heru. Oh, hold on. I'm not getting any results. Sorry, I was control Fing. Because Google Docs, you need to click into the document and then do it. There we go. Red M. Heru for the Prisoners 2020. I did it on October 7th. I got the true ending too, for Pete's sake. That's the funny thing about it. I got absurdly lucky. I tend to get true endings when I don't expect to. So the premise was, if I can recall, it's been a hot minute. You are visiting the tomb of Khufu, I think, with a group of tourists, and then, you know, the curse starts happening, and then it's revealed stuff, you know, like, oh, I took this expedition so I could kill you, stuff like that. And then each character kind of has their own secret. There's the spoilers. There's two characters that don't make it. I don't think they can ever make it because I'm sure I got the true ending. I think I looked it up too. And I was like, yep, yeah, you got the true one. I was like, oh. The big twist is that one of the side characters is actually very important. They're the only one that's pure of heart that's in there. They're chosen as like the next pharaoh. It's kind of renowned because it's an RPG Maker game. I think it's renowned because it won like a contest. Hey, overall, I still think it was a neat game. Wish. I'm curious what TFP is getting. Must have been because I was saying it weird. Like, I don't get Avatar. Chujin e no hert em ru. Correct. Like Korra. Wait, there's a remake? I don't know if this has happened. Co-host? Oh wait, this link won't even work anymore though, right? Because co-host is dead? Oh, maybe not. I'm looking. Official website. The project is at, oh, the URL doesn't work either. It's a 4% completion. That's I was thinking, you know, it's like, okay, well, if there is a remake, I'll try again. Also, maybe TFP. Also, maybe what you wouldn't not disliked, but maybe what would have been like. I read all the dialogue. I read every single line. Everything was voiced. I don't think that's polite still. It's also your preference. I'm gonna try to make the grass more like pop-outable on this part, so it's not just like a flat thing. Checking the time. Okay. Yeah, I wish this grass was done better. I didn't really plan it. And I've never really drawn grass with crayons. Really, I feel like the only way I can draw grass is digitally, and then with a brush. Otherwise, it's like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. That's something I should learn. How to draw grass, you know. It's a Cali. Let me add a little bit of pink here. Sorry, you're gonna hear a bit of rumbling. I don't know. Am I catching that when I do that? I mean, no, it doesn't. My mic has pretty good cutout, but then again, when I talk softly, sometimes it doesn't catch it. Ora! Ora! Pink everywhere. Not the Majima everywhere system, it's the pink everywhere system. Yeah, we need to also stop soon because yeah, it's been curling the past few minutes now. Okay. Let me sit back to enjoy what we've done. Oop. I think it's cute. I think it came out good. Right. Again, I would change some of the proportions that I've done and all that. Like, I'd kind of shrink some stuff and You're not Nami. Let's do one last recap. You know what? I go back to the PS1 one. I changed my mind. I kind of like it now. There's... At least I didn't flip you off, right? Come on. Fight your battles. You couldn't name the character. You could... Okay, there's Zorksy Buddy. Here's my signatures. This one. And then the PS1 controller. Very gamery. And then there's Celia. Yeah, again, this is one I would definitely change the proportions on. And then here, it's very flat. I would kind of texture it out a bit, you know. But I didn't really think about that. So I didn't do it. I was just thinking, yeah, let's just kind of have the person there, and then maybe I could put the details in later, but it's hard to when it's crayon, right? I'm okay with it. Just see, she said she's okay with it. Blink once if speed's bothering you. Stupid. These crayons, so I mostly use these crayons. What was I gonna say? Oh, I used the Schoolio crayons. They're still not fantastic. In fact, you know what I might want to do? Is maybe I should buy like a different set of crayons and only use those. Wouldn't that be fun? I posted Shibasaki in my Discord. You don't have to be part of it, but basically, yeah. Shibasaki draws with crayons. I want to get oil crayons, so if I find those, I'll maybe we'll just do another stream like this. And then we'll draw Nami. Nami. Oh. Dolly, can you... well, okay, Dolly's AFK. I was gonna say, Dolly, could you, like... like, do an exchange for maybe I get 8? And then... or not 8, 4, and then it's your number. What doesn't often get shown when people do art is the cleanup part. Cleaning up is important. Always clean your workstation. Always clean up after you're done taking a dump. Dump. That's right, Snake. A dump. Okay, and also have all these Humply Dumplies. Because I erased, so I need to... And I also sharpened that pencil, or that crayon. Throw those away. Oh, I don't have a bag over there. Hold on. Crash day was today, so I didn't replace my Medusa. shake a tree. Do I have a color called like tree green? Oh, let's do the abstraction of a tree and shake it. So this is a tree, see? Because it's green, brown, aching it. It would have been nice to have a tree here, huh? Oh well. Wish I had a window frame here. That's kind of funny. Okay. Let's have Ray come over and say a few words, and then we'll call it. Okay. Let me cut the music. And we'll call it there. So tomorrow, TFP will join us. Back once again, the Renegade Master D4 Damager, the TFP behavior. And then Wednesday, it's going to be a wheel. We'll be playing whatever game lands on. It could be Balatro, it could be anything really. I had to think about what I want to put on there. And then Friday, we got another Fire Emblem. Rando. And then my weekend, I think I'm mostly going to be busy the weekend. Don't count on a stream, a surprise one. And then next week, I just want to say, I think I'll stream Monday. I don't know about Tuesday. Because Tuesday is Christmas Eve. So I know, like, as a Filipino, I celebrate Christmas Eve before, and then Christmas is kind of just the day after. But actually, we're celebrating on Christmas. So it's a little change up. And then Thursday, something. So Monday, Thursday, Friday is probably next week's schedule. I don't know. Let's go raid Queen Bean Machine. I'm positive it's going to be Slay the Spire. Oh wait, hasn't gotten live. We'll go raid Glorious. I know. Speaking of horror games, that is the Outlast Trials, so that is a bit of a spooky game to say hi and then go, run away, you don't want to see it. I do have to go soon, so. But Glory is a good friend of ours on the thing, so we'll rate him. Okay, everyone. Being sent to Brazil. Being sent to Brazil. Being sent to Brazil. Being sent to Brazil.